Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about Agile Release Trains. Agile Release Trains, or ARTs, coordinate multiple teams to achieve effective product delivery. Let's begin. So, what exactly is an Agile Release Train? An Agile Release Train is essentially a long-lived team of Agile teams. These teams plan, commit, and execute together. The goal is to deliver solutions incrementally. Key points to remember about Agile Release Trains are: they have synchronized planning and delivery cycles. They typically consist of 50 to 125 people, organized into 5 to 12 teams. These trains deliver value in program increments, often abbreviated as PIs, which we'll discuss later. And finally, they're all aligned with a common mission and roadmap. You can visualize an Agile Release Train as a structure where multiple teams work in sync to deliver value. Think of it as multiple teams working together like different parts of the same organization. In an Agile Release Train, there are several key roles, each with specific responsibilities. Let's briefly discuss them. First, we have the Release Train Engineer, or RTE. This person is a servant leader and coach for the ART. They facilitate program execution and drive continuous improvement. Next is Product Management. This role is responsible for defining what will be built and when. They represent the customer's voice within the ART. System Architect or Engineering defines the overall technical and architectural vision for the solution being built. Then we have Business Owners. These are key stakeholders with governance, compliance, and return on investment responsibilities for the solution. The Scrum Master coaches teams in Scrum, Kanban, and SAFe practices, helping them improve their processes. Lastly, Agile teams are cross-functional groups that define, build, test, and deliver incremental value in each iteration. Each role plays a crucial part in the success of the Agile Release Train. Let's dive into program increments, often called PIs. A program increment is a specific time period during which an Agile Release Train delivers incremental value. This value comes in the form of working, tested software and systems. So, how does a typical program increment cycle look? First, there's PI planning. During this phase, teams align on the vision, plan their work, and identify any dependencies and risks. This planning typically takes place over 2 days. Next, the teams go through multiple iterations, also known as sprints, to build and test features. These iterations usually last for 2 weeks each. At the end of each iteration, there's a system demo. This is where teams demonstrate the integrated solution to stakeholders, showcasing the progress made. Within the PI, time is also allocated for innovation and planning, providing an opportunity for teams to innovate, plan, and focus on continuous improvement. This phase usually lasts for 1 to 2 weeks. Lastly, there is inspect and adapt. Teams reflect on the entire PI, demo the solution, and identify areas for improvement. This is often done in a 1-day workshop. Let's take a closer look at PI planning, which is a critical event for Agile Release Trains. PI planning is a face-to-face event. It serves as the heartbeat of the Agile Release Train. It aligns all teams to a shared mission and vision for the upcoming program increment. So, what are the key outcomes of PI planning? First, it ensures that all teams have an aligned vision and commitment. Second, it results in clear team PI objectives and a program board, outlining what needs to be achieved. Third, PI planning helps identify dependencies and risks. And fourth, it builds confidence among team members. Let's look at a typical agenda for PI planning. Day 1 typically starts with setting the business context and vision, followed by a deep dive into the product or solution vision. Then, the architecture vision and context are discussed. The afternoon is dedicated to team breakouts, where the actual planning takes place. Finally, the day concludes with a draft plan review. Day 2 focuses on making planning adjustments, continuing with team breakouts, and then conducting a final plan review. The afternoon includes discussions on program risks and impediments, followed by a confidence vote and a planning retrospective. Let's discuss the program board, a visual tool used in Agile Release Trains. The program board provides visual representation of the features and dependencies across the teams in the Agile Release Train for the upcoming program increment. It helps identify cross-team dependencies and risks. Typically, the program board contains teams, iterations, and features with dependencies. For a specific team, features planned for each iteration are added. Dependencies between different teams are identified. This board facilitates discussions around dependencies and resolution. Synchronization is a key element of Agile Release Trains, ensuring that all teams are aligned. Regular cadence-based events help maintain this synchronization. These events involve all teams in the art. Let's discuss the events. Having a common cadence across all teams in the art helps to maintain synchronization. Similarly, synchronized iteration start and end dates help to stay aligned. Regular system demos help to validate integration. A Scrum of Scrums meeting is conducted for cross-team coordination. Program increments are the top-level cadence, typically lasting 8 to 12 weeks. Within each PI, there are several iterations. Teams also follow their own cadence with daily stand-up meetings. Let's discuss some common challenges and solutions related to Agile Release Trains. First is dependency management. Complex dependencies between teams can lead to delays, blocked work, and integration issues. To solve this issue, use program boards to visualize dependencies. Secondly, conduct regular Scrum of Scrums meetings and implement an architectural runway to reduce technical dependencies. Another challenge is alignment and coordination. It can be challenging to keep multiple teams aligned on the vision, priorities, and delivery cadence. To solve this, conduct effective PI planning, maintain a clear program vision, and use synchronized iterations with regular system demos. Integration and quality pose another challenge. It is important to ensure that the work from multiple teams integrates properly and maintains high-quality standards. To solve this, implement continuous integration, automated testing, and regular system demos to validate integration and quality. Managing Agile Release Trains with geographically distributed teams across different time zones and cultures is another challenge. To solve this, use digital collaboration tools, establish clear communication protocols, and create team working agreements that respect the different time zones. Let's summarize the key takeaways about Agile Release Trains. Agile Release Trains enable multiple teams to plan, commit, and deliver value together on a synchronized cadence. Program increments provide a regular, predictable cadence for planning and delivering value. Cross-team collaboration and dependency management are essential for the Agile Release Train's success. Agile Release Trains align teams to a common mission, vision, and roadmap to deliver cohesive solutions. Program boards and system demos provide transparency into progress and dependencies. Agile Release Trains provide a proven structure for scaling Agile practices to large, complex solutions. I hope you found this video helpful. Feel free to explore value streams, solution trains, and how to implement SAFe in your organization to coordinate multiple Agile Release Trains for enterprise-scale solutions. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.